Assalamu alaikum friends, welcome to my channel MBBS and BDS lectures. Today our topic is related to anatomy, muscles of mastication. Before going to explanation, if you want to watch the same lecture in Urdu Hindi, I already upload the same lecture in Urdu Hindi on my YouTube channel. Go and watch that video. But if you want to watch in English language, then this video is for you. Now today our topic is related to anatomy, muscles of mastication. First introduction. The muscles of mastication are those group of muscle which are responsible for mastication. Muscle of mastication are four in number, present on each side of the face. Mean on each side of the face four muscles are present, mean totally there are 8 muscles if we collect from both sides, but there are 4 in number. On each side there is a masseter muscle, temporalis muscle, medial pterygoid and lateral pterygoid, and other side same masseter muscle, temporalis muscle, medial pterygoid and lateral pterygoid. First we start from masseter muscle. The most powerful muscle of mastication is masseter muscle. It is a rectangular muscle. Now we will study each muscle. First diagram, then origin, insertion, function, innervation. First we start from diagram of masseter muscle. Now I draw the diagram of masseter muscle. First we start from posteriorly. This is the mastoid process of temporal bone, and when we move anteriorly, this is the zygomatic arch of temporal bone. Then this is the orbit of eye, and this is the below orbit. This blue rectangular part is the maxillary process of zygomatic bone, and this is the maxilla, and in maxilla the teeth are present, and this is the mandible. In mandible the teeth are present, and this is the ramus of mandible. This is the angle of mandible. Now the masseter muscle origin basically from two parts, because masseter muscle have superficial part and deep part. The superficial part, this superficial part of masseter muscle is originate from maxillary process of zygomatic bone. This superficial part originate from maxillary process of zygomatic bone, and this deep point, this deep point is originate from zygomatic arch of temporal bone, and both part insert on ramus of mandible. And because the muscle fiber present vertically, the action of the masseter muscle is to elevate the mandible, to close the mouth. And because it attached with the mandible, now the innervation of the masseter muscle is from mandibular division of trigeminal nerve. Now origin, superficial part originate from maxillary process of zygomatic bone. Superficial part originate from maxillary process of zygomatic bone. Deep part originate from this zygomatic arch of temporal bone. This deep point originate from zygomatic arch of temporal bone. Insertion, both parts insert in ramus of mandible. Both parts insert in ramus of mandible and the outer surface of ramus of mandible. Function, because the fibers present vertically, the function elevate the mandible. When the masseter muscle contract, it elevate the mandible, close the mouth. When mandible become elevated, the mouth will be closed. Innervation, because the muscle insert in mandible, innervation is through mandibular division of trigeminal nerve. This is masseter muscle. Now come to the second, temporalis muscle. Why it called temporalis muscle? Because it originates from temporal fossa. Now first diagram. This is the skull, and in skull there is the temporal fossa, and this is the mandible. In mandible there is the coronal process of mandible, and the posterior this is the condylar process of mandible. The condylar process of mandible is make a joint with the glenoid fossa, which is known as temporomandibular joint. But the coronoid process is the region where the temporalis muscle insert. Now the origin of temporalis muscle from temporal fossa and the insertion of temporalis muscle on coronoid process of mandible. Now, like masseter muscle have superficial part and deep part, but here in temporal fossa there is no superficial and deep part, but here there is interior and posterior fibers. In temporal muscle, interior fibers and posterior fibers. The interior fibers are present vertically, but the posterior fibers are present horizontally. The function of the interior fiber, when interior fiber become contract, it present vertically, it elevate the mandible because it connect with, it insert in coronoid process, it elevate the mandible, close the mouth, interior fiber. But posterior fiber present horizontally, present in anterior posterior direction. When posterior fiber become contract, it retract the mandible posteriorly because it present in horizontal direction. Now, temporalis muscle origin from temporal fossa. This is temporal fossa. Insertion on coronoid process of mandible. Function elevate the mandible, close the mouth by interior fiber. Also retract mandible posteriorly by posterior fiber. Innervation through mandibular division of trigeminal nerve. Why? Because it also insert in mandible. Now we studied the masseter muscle, temporalis muscle. Now we will study the medial pterygoid and lateral pterygoid. Now the third muscle of mastication is medial pterygoid muscle. Now first we understand from diagram. Medial pterygoid muscle have two head. One is superficial and other is deep. The origin of superficial head is from maxillary tuberosity. What is maxillary tuberosity? The bony elevation beyond the maxillary teeth, beyond the third maxillary molar is called maxillary tuberosity. Now the superficial head of medial pterygoid muscle is from maxillary tuberosity, and the deep head originate from medial side of lateral pterygoid plate of sphenoid bone. This is the lateral pterygoid plate of sphenoid bone. From its medial side, the deep head of medial pterygoid is originate, and both superficial and deep head insert on ramus of mandible near angle of mandible. Ramus of mandible near angle of mandible. From inner side of ramus of mandible near angle of mandible. Now origin. Superficial head originate from maxillary tuberosity, and the deep head originate from medial side of lateral pterygoid plate of sphenoid bone. This lateral pterygoid plate LTP, and this is maxillary tuberosity MT. Insertion ramus of mandible. Insertion on ramus of mandible near angle of mandible. Here from inner side ramus of mandible near angle of mandible. Function, because the medial pterygoid fibers present vertically, when these fiber, when muscle contract, these fiber pull the mandible upward and close the mouth. Now function is elevate the mandible, closing the mouth. Insertion, because the medial pterygoid muscle also insert in mandible, therefore the innervation is from mandibular division of trigeminal nerve. Now come to the last muscle, lateral pterygoid muscle. First we understand again from diagram. Now Same the lateral pterygoid muscle like medial pterygoid muscle have the two head. But in medial pterygoid muscle there is superficial and deep head, but here in lateral pterygoid muscle there is superior and inferior head. Mean not present superficial and deep, but present superior and inferior. This is superior head SH. This is inferior head. Now, the superior head originates from greater wing of sphenoid bone. The inferior head originates from lateral side of medial pterygoid plate of sphenoid bone. Like medial pterygoid is originate, the deep part of medial pterygoid is originate from medial surface of lateral pterygoid, but the inferior head of lateral pterygoid is originate from lateral side of lateral pterygoid plate of sphenoid bone. Both head insert on the neck of mandible. The neck of mandible is present below the condyle of mandible. The origin, superior head originate from greater wing of sphenoid. This superior head is originate from greater wing of sphenoid. Inferior head originate from lateral side of pterygoid plate. The inferior head is originate from lateral side of pterygoid plate. Lateral side of lateral pterygoid plate. Insertion, both head insert on neck of mandible. The neck of mandible is present below the condyle. Function, protract the mandible and responsible for lateral movement. Protract the mandible means it moves the mandible forward. It moves the mandible in forward direction and also responsible for lateral movement of mandible. Innervation by mandibular division of trigeminal nerve, because all the muscles of mastication are inserted in mandible, therefore all muscle of mastication are innervated by mandibular division of trigeminal nerve. Now today we studied the muscle of mastication. First masseter muscle, then temporalis muscle, second, the third is medial pterygoid muscle, and the fourth is lateral pterygoid muscle. Each muscle diagram, origin, insertion, function, innervation. Now today our topic is complete. If you like my video, press the like button and share this video with your friends. If you new to my channel, subscribe my channel by pressing the red subscribe button and also press the bell icon to open all notification in order to you receive my each new video notification. For watching my videos, I am very thankful to you. Thank you very much.